Hello, I'm 42, and today I decided to make this video. Basically, what, what most people don't know is that I owned a game store. Right now, I'm packing up because the dream's over. I didn't. I did not want this dream to be over. I've been up and running for a year, but everybody abandoned me. They abandoned the store. They lost pretty much the ideal is to have a safe place for kids to play. And basically, a lot of companies would pretty much harass me for my choice and how I wanted to run this place. Basically, giving kids the opportunity to play at my lounge for $10 a day. I know that's pretty much unthinkable. The thing is, it brought the community together. But basically, I used to drive around in my car and see kids running the streets, causing trouble. The thing is now, they pretty much now, they had a place for a year. I know businesses like this don't survive. The thing is, this town really needed it. And I had a lot of customers that were really happy that this place was around. If you look over here, these shelves used to be filled with games of every single type. And these cases here, they had a whole bunch of retro games. Retro games for all ages. If you could follow me to the side over here, I even came up with a three-tier system of pretty much adding a little bit of everything to the shop. From my arcade systems on here. That way, if you didn't have any money, you would spend money because these machines were fully loaded. Multicades. Pretty much all these had a whole bunch of games, and kids tore it up. Kids that didn't have enough money to play at the lounge, they'll bring in their 50 cents and have a few moments of them playing. And the great thing is these machines pay for themselves for the year. They paid for themselves in the first month I brought them in. These were expensive, but the thing is, it was there for them. If you look over here, I still have them up. It wasn't a big selection, but I always kept full with all the comic books that kids wanted to read, all the mangas that kids love to read. Basically, keeping up with every type of person is the main goal. And people who can't afford them, we had a little beanbag here where they ended up just sitting down and reading them. They buy them eventually, but they read them through. And to me, that's fine. You know, it helped pay the bills, and I got rid of my inventory. Basically, I just brought in a new stack until all this stuff happened. On the popcorn machine here, this was actually a blessing because not many kids could afford the stack machines that I have. I would give them a bag just for the hell of it. And we would just, the second kids started hearing that I was popping popcorn, they will stop whatever they're doing and just line up in a single file line. And I just give them a bag. That way they could enjoy the prize of this shop is the game lounge. I relocated all the TVs because my employees raided the place. I took whatever I could salvage and made sure that they did not take the rest. All I have is the big RTV, the big TVs that nobody wants anymore. But the thing is, these are perfect for retro gaming. The new ones aren't retrofitted for the old games. But this place had a lot of hope. I saw kids outside, me organizing everything, and they broke down in tears. I wish I had footage of that, but the thing is, that'll be too much. The store meant a lot to me. I personally did not show up here as much as I did. The thing is, I was promoting it in every way possible. I was making sure that we still had an opportunity to siphon a lot of people from different regions. I've been jumping to one city after another promoting my shop. I know it ain't magnificent, it ain't that great, but at the end of the day, it was a great place to play. I wish I did not have to close down this shop, because it means a lot. Not to me, but the few people that actually cared about this place. I mean, if you look around, I have to find this. I did not just put regular posters like these. These were just put recently. Posters like these, the most common posters everywhere. I put artwork, Zelda, Ruby, actual cool looking things that actually fit. Star Wars, the most gorgeous. These were supposed to be the movie posters. I got them for the purpose of for the Star Wars Battlefront that flopped, and some memorabilia of things that that this current generation respected. Breaking Bad. Basically, they helped me push this place to its maximum. That's why I keep mementos of the show, because regardless of how it ended, they helped me push to this point. And also this guy here, a good friend of mine makes them. Oh yeah, I love Stargate. Wow. At least the kids will look at it, and they thought it was cool. Basically a way to promote the movie and the shows and all that. Kids will see that, they get curious, and they go after. Also, more Ruby art. Basically, I respect the show a lot. That's a gorgeous pic. I have the color edition also over here. Right there. Oh yeah. Basically, the Rooster Teeth did for that show. I applaud them. Also have more Stargate stuff here because I love the show more than basically it's the way space travel should be. But at the end, because of it's just I don't really blame my employees. I don't. But basically, I was warned. It takes 2 years to make it or break it. But the thing is, I didn't expect that they will that they will just abandon everything. I really wanted to make something special here. But for at least a year, it was special to a lot of people. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing after all this. After I pack up everything and tear everything apart and pretty much leave The thing is, this building may fall, but my store will live on. I'm going to make sure that in the future, I'm going to have another shop. I'm going to make sure that people, that even if I have to go somewhere else, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that another town will have their opportunities to have a good place for them to play. I did not want it to become GameStop. I wanted to buy the franchise. I wanted to buy into it at one point, but they didn't. They stopped caring about the retro games. The thing is to actually play them before leaving the shop. Because I bought stuff from them. Some of the retro games, they might have cleaned them up or whatever, but it's still not the same of actually having the time sitting down and playing them. That's respect. I love that. But my dream's over. But I will not give up. I am going to find another way to bring the idea of the store alive again. And it'll live. I will not give up on it. Thank you. Subscribe to my subscribe to see future updates, please. Subscribe. Keep up with this channel. I'm not pushing you to do so, but it'll mean to game stores everywhere. I'm still gonna try and make it. I might have to start small, but it'll mean the world. I have a passion for gaming than anyone else that I know of, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to survive and not give this company up.